Before we head out, let's see what's in this tunnel.
Yeah. Can't be any worse than the shit we just saw in New Hope. He said, hopefully.
Oh, that was interesting.
What are the odds New Hope's gonna be, you know, as interesting?
At this point, I'd say hi. It's a letter from Cole. Old, too. Let's get it back to the skiff.
It's weird to think of Marcus, Cole, and Baird all fighting here back in the day.
Wonder if it was this goddamn cold back then.
Probably not. Then again, we're out here all alone, and they weren't. So, you know, there's that.
The Cog invaded the Locust Hollow from these derricks, right?
Slammed their grinders right through the ground.
Uncle fought in Hollow Storm. Said the ride down was the worst part.
I believe it.
You know, Uncle fought in Hollow Storm. Said these derricks launched you underground like a missile. According to him, there were some lost lunches involved.
Kait, we did what we could. You know that, right?
Yeah. Just wish it could have been more.
Hey, think of all the outsider villages we went to over the last few months. All the other people you've saved.
We saved.
No, you saved. Those folks weren't gonna listen to me. You convinced them to join the Cog.
Thanks, Del.
You know what the flock around. Every time a Condor goes down, it turns into a goddamn recheck factory.
Yeah, well, I never liked DBs much the other way, either.
You know, as ice cliffs of death go, this one's got a nice view at least.
Whatever floats your boat, my friend.
Coming down! Look out! Look out! Oh, that was nostalgic.
Tell me about it. Now let's search this damn wreck.
You know what I keep thinking about? That first day we walked into your village.
I thought my mom was gonna kill you both.
You were the first person there to accept us. I always appreciated that.
Well, I was starving for new faces.
Hard to believe all that led us to this.
And there's no one I'd rather be doing this with.
Well, I say we're ready to find that secret lab.
Part of me wonders if we've been actively avoiding it.
Okay, but isn't finding out what's really going on with you going to be worth it?
In the abstract, yeah, absolutely. But after finding out the little we know, the possibilities are kind of frightening. And maybe I'm also worried about how you'll all react.
React to what? Kait, we don't know anything. There could be some completely innocent explanation for all of this.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, okay?
Okay.
So you haven't said a word in a while. How you doing?
The good news is, I'm starting to get the hang of this thing, which has been a nice distraction. Look, I'll be okay. It's just hard to believe Uncle's really gone.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks for asking about how I'm doing, by the way.
Thanks for driving. Exhausting as it looks.
Very much so.
Hey, I'm sorry for the way JD treated you back at the village. He's just...
Don't. You're the last person who needs to apologize for him.
Look, JD kept a big secret from you. But how am I any different?
You told us your secret. He didn't.
Yeah. Right.
You know what pisses me off most of all? Seeing JD pal around with Foz. Like, when did that happen?
Jin's had him running missions together for months. What do you expect?
I keep wondering about something. JD and Settlement too. You think Marcus knew?
What he did, you mean?
Yeah,
I think he knew. You saw how he reacted.
I did. And it... well, explains a lot, actually. Hey, Kait, did Oscar know about your mom's amulet? You know, the symbol on it?
He knew. She told him about it years ago. He didn't know what it meant, though. Neither did she.
They must have known it meant something.
Maybe, but it's not exactly the kind of problem you want to go around asking people about.
Yeah, suppose not. Didn't Oscar had a snowmobile? Something with a heater?
Yeah, good luck finding fuel for that all the way out here. A skiff like this is the most convenient option.
Yeah, maybe.
There's one thing I keep asking myself. Why did JD change so much? Was it the coma? The guilt?
Jen got to him, made us seem like the bad guys, and promoted him to captain, which... whatever.
I just never imagined JD was so... cog.
Well, he is Anya Stroud's son, remember?
And Marcus Phoenix's son.
Yeah, can't imagine why that would give anyone issues.
Turrets. Weird amount of security for a comm tower, isn't it?
I don't know. You're asking me like I work here.
Turrets again. Is it weird for comm towers to have this much security?
Not when it belongs to the cog.
That's one tower down.
Yep, so time to find the other one.
Sure you don't regret coming along?
What? Are you kidding? I'm doing everything I love. Skiffing, freezing my ass off.
Okay, both towers down. Let's go find this secret lab.
Trying to imagine who would want to work out here, much less live.
Someone on the run who didn't want to be found. Someone insane.
So, now Samson.
Pretty much, yeah. So, I have a question. Foz, has he always been like that?
Always. Gotta be the toughest, gotta be the fastest, gotta be the strongest.
But not the smartest?
In that area alone, Foz has got a realistic view of himself.
I keep thinking about Niles. Those experiments.
And do you know what the average person would do if they found out the little we already know?
Probably why every first minister's covered it up.
Even Anya. And she was literally the most honest person I've ever known.
So what do we do? Who do we tell?
Maybe no one. What would be the point? The people behind all this are dead.
So, do what Anya did. Nothing.
Del, what if what we find... what if it's really bad?
You do know it's probably not gonna be good.
Yeah, but what if it's like worst case scenario stuff?
Okay. And what does that look like?
Honestly, that Niles Samson is my grandfather.
Well, I had a worst case scenario. You just topped it.
Every time I think it can't get any colder,
I know. After all this, a vacation would be nice.
I would not get your hopes up.
Okay, question for you before we dig any deeper into this. Did Raina ever do anything suspicious? I mean, why does she even have that amulet?
I've been thinking about that. There was a lot she didn't tell me. How she met my dad, why she never knew her own mother. All she'd say about her father was that he was bad. I know she grew up rough, but where she came from, that's a mystery. Obviously, she was hiding something. But what? And why?
Well, I hope we can find you some answers.
Yeah, me too. Got him. Del, you good?
Well, I'm cold. Don't really know where we are. Generally kind of confused about what we're doing, but, yeah, I'm good. Look, I gotta ask you something. Once you get yourself answers,
Yeah.
what then? I mean, what happens next?
What are you actually asking?
Look, I know you're not exactly thrilled to be in the cog.
Hey, if you're worried I'm gonna run off or something.
No, I'm not worried you're gonna run off.
Oh, no? Well, maybe you should worry. At least a little bit.
Oh, great.
When we get to the skiff, let's tell Marcus what we're doing.
Okay, but I got another question. If you did leave, where would you go?
Pre or post-swarm outbreak?
Pre.
Someplace with a beach.
And post?
A bunker, 5 miles underground.
Okay. You got room for two?
Aren't you forgetting Jack?
Yeah, but he doesn't take up much space.
What about you? Where would you go?
You know what? I have no idea. But I tell you, it'd be no snow.
You know when Marcus said we were heading up north? This isn't exactly what I had in mind. Man, I thought it was cold down by Oscar's village. This is ridiculous.
What about your armor's thermals? You're still working, right?
Yeah, but my armor doesn't cover my face. My goddamn nose hair is frozen.
Thanks for sharing.
Skip's holding up well. That's the one positive development here.
You know, Oscar used to take me skiff sailing on the salt flats near Halvo Bay.
You guys went that far to sail.
Yeah. There was no cog left down there. Nothing. Just ruins. I'm really gonna miss him.
I know. Me too.
You know, I raided a few mines back in my rebellious youth.
Sounds fun. What kind of stuff do you usually get?
Explosives, ammo, old MREs sometimes. Uncle was the only one who ever ate them.
That does not surprise me. That man could, and did, eat anything.
Yeah. Drink, too. Let's find a way into this place. Okay, the mine's back here somewhere, right? Let's hope it's got something we can use.
Oh, it should. But that really depends on the type of mining they were engaged in. If they were doing hydraulic mining, we might find some high-pressure water cutters. But given the environment, I bet it was some kind of subsurface extractive mining operation.
Okay, all right, I got it.
You know, I thought we knew where all the outsiders were, but we missed a lot in the roundup. How?
Most outsiders don't want to be found. Especially by the cog.
It's better we find them than the swarm. Kait, you ever think about what happens to people in pods?
Do my best not to.
Yeah. But maybe there's some part of them, you know, some spark, that's still human.
There's nothing human left. Just keep looking around. Well, coming to this place was certainly a life experience.
Feels like we're racking those up out here.
I keep thinking about those poor people back in that mine. What you said in the tunnel. You're right. We should have found them.
Yeah, but you were right too. You can't help people who don't want to be helped.
Like JD, for instance.
Oof. Yeah. Like JD. You think he'll ever be himself again?
I don't know. I hope so, but I don't know. What's up with all this clear cutting?
For the mine, probably. Building material. Industrial logging's not really my area.
Whoa, so there is something that's not your area.
Hey, I enjoy knowing things. Is that a crime?
Jack, you good hauling that phosphorus? Glad to hear it.
See? He's growing on you, isn't he?
Jack's good people.
You just filled his small mechanical heart with joy.
Thanks for being here, by the way. If you weren't with me, this would be... It would be hard.
Wait, are you thanking me or Jack?
Jack? I'm sorry, wasn't that clear?
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, we still gotta hit 2 comm towers and check their transmission data. So let's do it.
Just one thing, though. We're hauling around an unstable chemical compound.
Having something that goes boom is never, you know, a bad thing.
I can think of any number of situations where that's not true.
Gotta say, I don't like this.
Don't like what?
You being the voice of reason. You know, that ice isn't going anywhere. We could scout around some more.
I'll take that under advisement.
Oh, man. Now you sound like Marcus.
No, this sounds like Marcus. I'll take that under advisement. See? Subtle difference.
Yeah, very subtle.